Hello and welcome to my channel, and welcome to a new project. You guys thought I was done with headaches, but I just got a new headache. Alright, so here it is. I laid out all the parts that came in with the bike. And this is going to be a very extensive project. So let me give you guys a bit of history of what's going on here. So I posted K100 for sale, the bike that you guys seen in my previous videos. And one of my buddies contacted me and he said, hey, I have this project that I've been holding on to for a while and I think I want to sell. So do you want to come over, take a look at it? So I went and I swore that I'm not gonna take on another project in pieces like this. I've done that K1100 before that was all in boxes and it took me forever to put it back together. But honestly, it was a pretty good deal, so I couldn't pass up on it. And there's a lot of nice stuff that the guy included that really pushed me to get this project. For example, he already got the GSXR front fork with an upgraded triple tree on it. He got the M unit with it. He got a lot of Moto Gadget stuff to make it into a cafe racer. A lot of OEM gaskets. So everything's pretty much there. It is still missing some items that I'm gonna have to buy, but all in all, I almost have everything to put it back together. Now, this is gonna be my first R bike, but I'm sure I can figure it out, and it comes with the manual on it. So let's go through the parts and show you everything in it. So here we got the original wheels. I love those spoke BMW wheels. They look a lot like, not the M4 wheels, more like the G82 competition wheels. They have that same style of why I spoke on them. Here we got the rotors, we got the rear diff right here. We have the swing arm, the jigsaw that I mentioned already. And it's already been anodized by Racetech. It's very nice. It's been rebuilt. It looks really clean, really nice. I know I'm gonna have to buy the Brembo brakes for it, the front calipers. I wonder if I can fit the front wheel, the original wheel. I rather fit the front wheel, the original one, and not change the wheel on it, on this front fork. So probably I have to get some spacers, maybe a different bar over here that can fit that original wheel. But we'll see. This is the frame. Still got the VIN number on it. And the frame, I know it's gonna need some modification. There's some tabs that I have to cut to get it ready to be a cafe racer. I know I have to weld some brackets to hold the new suspension. This is the harness. And what's interesting in that R bike, the fuse box sits inside the headlight. I found that very interesting because with the K100, the fuse box is always under the seat. Under the tank, there's a box that got all the relays, all the fuses. In this bike, it's in the headlight. And they were all in boxes. I just laid them out. And there's a lot of stuff that I don't know what they are. Like, for example, this. I have no clue. It looks like some kind of old school module. I don't know. But here all the throttle cable, clutch cable. And I kind of put all the harnesses here. Here's the steering wheel buttons. Which of course I'm not gonna use any of those stuff. I'm just gonna use the harness for the ignition part of the bike. Everything else will be using the M unit, which I'm gonna show you guys soon. This is the exhaust. There's a new set of tires with it, even though the tires on the wheels are looking pretty good. Here's the transmission, starter, this rubber garment that goes on the swing arm. That's the engine front cover with a hole sensor. Here's the engine, pistons are out, head are out, but the crankshaft's still inside. And over here there's some miscellaneous stuff from the bike, like the original turn signals and harness cables, brake lines, a lot of stuff that I'm not gonna use. I might have to reuse some of the stuff, but most of it gonna be different stuff. This box is more items that I'm not gonna use. I am gonna use the jack stand, but the mirrors, gauges, even the handles, I'm gonna probably get a new brake reservoir or something. I still haven't decided on that. I'm gonna worry about the engine first and the frame, and then I worry about those stuff. Here's the original tank, and I love the color on that tank. It looks like Oxford green with a hint of black on the edges with a gold line. But unfortunately, it got damage on it, scratches, and the paint is gone. So I'm gonna have to repaint the tank. And I'm thinking just straight like jet black. Maybe gold lines, but I'm still not sure about the color. But I want like a classic color. I don't want anything flashy. This is the original cluster. I really like how the R100 cluster looks like. Compared to the K100, K1100 lunchbox, the K-box always had the big clusters. This one's very small, condensed. Like honestly, it can even fit like a cafe racer style on its own. Like I would have reused this as a cafe racer style. But I'm not going to because it came with a Moto Gadget cluster. And this Moto Gadget cluster is really nice. It's made in Germany. It's very, very heavy. It's like 400 euro, I think, something like that. Everything Moto Gadget is really high quality. And I like that the owner went through and bought everything from Moto Gadget. Here's all the stuff. The turn signals. The M buttons on the steering wheel. There's two of them. So this is how you make it for the turn signals, the horn to start the engine. It comes with a new harness for the M unit. I don't know what that is. It says an M button, but it's also from Moto Gadget. I need to look it up. And here's the M unit itself. M unit on its own is pretty expensive investment, but what an M unit does, and of all the bikes I've done, I never installed an M unit on it. What the M unit does, it's pretty much replaces your relay and fuse box inside the bike. So you're gonna connect the horn, the turn signals, lights, headlight, all that into it, and then over here into the button that controls it. And this is how you're gonna turn it on and off. And you connect it, of course, to the battery. But it will replace your whole relay box. You still have to have the harness for the ignition, but everything else an M unit can replace. And it got a Bluetooth connection and Android support. Like the way I do it usually, I get the Tenet box, which will allow me to put an aftermarket cluster like this one. But I still use all the original relays, fuse boxes, everything, even the harness. And where the connector for the cluster, I connect it to the Tenet. So I usually go the cheaper route on it and more convenient because M unit, I think it's $600, $400. I'm not sure. I need to look it up. But I know it's an expensive component to buy, especially if you're gonna get the whole harness for it. And see, it comes with a harness, instructions on how to wire the horn, the turn signals, and the buttons. I think each one's like $50, something like that. So all in all, it's like around $1,000 to get the whole setup with the cluster, the buttons, everything. And it's there, so might as well use it. Here's the book, the Haynes manual book, and I'm glad the book is included because I know nothing about our bikes, and it will be very helpful to go through it and see how I can put the engine together. And over here, we got a lot of OEM parts from EME, Euromoto Electric. They're very known for all BMW bikes stuff. And here's the ignition module. There's a brand new one. And here's another module. I'm not sure what it's for. It's also brand new. A lot of gaskets, O-rings. Over here, there's the whole carburetor rebuild kit. More gaskets, cylinder gasket kit. Petcocks. There's 2 new petcocks. Even the fuel lines are from BMW original fuel line that are brand new. And I find that really nice. They're all made in Germany with a part number. Like usually fuel line, I just buy the big roll and I cut from it, cut to length, but it's nice to have the original one with it. Here we have some inner tubes for the wheels, for the tires. This is the rear brake, foot brake. And in those bags are the carburetors completely disassembled, both carbs. Here more miscellaneous stuff in this bag. The center stand, battery holder, some bolts and screws. Here there's the valve train on the head, the pistons, oil cooler, and the heads on it, which look pretty clean. I think the bike got 20,000 miles on it. Let me see. On the cluster, it says on the cluster, 24,000 miles on it. So that's pretty good. That's very low miles for this bike. Here's the head covers, the ignition coil, alternator on the bike itself. So yeah, that's everything. I'm really excited to start putting this bike together. I'm not sure how I'm gonna start yet. I'm thinking by cleaning. I'm gonna start with the engine and probably by cleaning the parts, Cerakoting it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna paint them or Cerakote them yet. I can't justify the price of Cerakote. It's like a small bottle for $80. I can achieve the same thing with regular paint. I painted engines on K-bikes before and the paint never peeled, so I don't know. But I'll see, I'll look into it. The good thing about Cerakote is the cure in the oven, and because it's small parts, they can all fit in the oven. Like it's hard to Cerakote and oven cure the big one, because I don't have an oven that big I can use. So I think that's what I'm gonna start on. Next video, when I start putting it together, I'll probably clean and paint the engine parts and just put together the whole engine, refresh it, put it together, and then I'll move on into the frame. Cut the necessary tabs, clean it, paint it, and then merge the engine to the frame and go from there. But yeah, this is the latest project. So follow the channel, subscribe for more videos on it, and hopefully it doesn't take me that long to put together and I don't run into any hiccups on the way. But thank you guys for watching and see you on the next one.